Hi, it's Lynn Shuck with Healing in Balance. We're going to be looking at a wall sit today, a way to teach it. A lot of people do a wall sit and really press their back flat into the wall to strengthen their core. It does strengthen your core, but it strengthens it in a crunched position with your back flat. And so this is not how we walk around. We walk around with a little bit of curve. So I keep the curve the way I teach this. It's not the right way to do it, it's a way to do it. So I'm going to put my butt on the wall and my shoulders on the wall. And I want to make sure my ribs aren't flying way out. So I don't want the curve away from the wall to be all the way up into my rib cage. So I'm going to pull my lower ribs toward the wall. They may not make it all the way to the wall, but they're pulling toward the wall without flattening my back of my waist onto the wall. So I've already begun to engage my torso a little bit. Shoulders, pelvis on the wall, ribs toward the wall. And then regardless of whether you're up high like this or you go lower, my knees don't like going much lower these days, you're going to really press your heels into the ground there. I can go a little lower now. And as you press the heels into the ground, it does take some strain out of the knees. It adds some, fires your glutes and your hamstrings a little bit more. So that's the wall sit as I teach it. You could add some upper body work to this. Now, if you're at a wall and have the expanse of a wall, it will look like one thing. And if you don't have the wall, it might look a little different. So we're gonna go down. I've maintained this lumbar curve. I'm pressing my heels into the floor and I'm gonna take my hands up. And as you can see, I can't even get the backs of my wrists and the backs of my hands onto the wall. My right one goes, my left one doesn't. So this is right where my work is, just trying to bring my forearm and the back of my wrist and my hand to the wall. If they go there, and I can do it with my right, I could slide that arm up the wall, but I have to keep the back of my hand and my elbow on the wall. And then I could slide back down. If I was set up where I don't have wall, maybe you're at the edge of a doorway, then you could just work on a shoulder pull down like I teach in a previous video. You can go look for that. And you're not trying to necessarily stay with a wall because there isn't one there. So you could grab a bar and pull down as though you're doing a shoulder pull down. All right. And through all of that, you're holding that wall sit. That's it. See what that does for you. Go.